Well, hello and welcome to Dartmoor Stomps. And today you find us in Chagford. Lovely little moorland town, smack bang in the middle of Dartmoor, really. And it's a lovely day. It's May now, so this weather is a bit less weird, but it's still gorgeous. We've started in the car park and we walked down the hill towards the town. And you can see the globe in. Number 10 gallery, and we're going to turn left before the gallery and then start making our way out of the town. It's busy today, there's lots of stuff going on, and we're heading up here. Cool, that's better. Right, that's a train of toddlers and people asking me what I was doing, all sorts. Anyway, now we're a little bit out of town, we can chill out. So it's a varied walk. This is a very varied walk around Chagford. Big views, riverside path, and an interesting small market town to explore at the end. It's a little leap. That's interesting. Not sure what that's about. Very cool. So, after passing a variety of old cottages, there's a former pound for stray animals on the right. It has been made into a rest garden, and there is an information board showing the panorama. I kind of remember this walk. I think it's relatively straightforward. So Chagford's relatively close to me. In Oakhampton, it's just literally up the road. This is like our version of Totnes, I suppose. I don't know what your local version would be. The place that's, a little bit hippie, a little bit away with the fairies. That's kind of Chagford. It's a nice little town though, but it's a bit posh. Or at least it appears that way. But there's some lovely old buildings. Oh yes, and the keen-eyed amongst you will notice I've got a new hat. Had to happen. I felt a bit naked on previous videos, I don't mind telling you. That's a lovely creeper. So yeah, and it's definitely needed with the sun like it is at the moment. Beautiful. Let's do some stats, eh? Distance, 3.5 miles. Gradient, 1 steep climb, but otherwise not difficult. It's a heck of a steep climb, I remember that. Severity, moderate / hard. 2 hours or 2.5 hours. Yada yada yada. Now, this is the. Is this it? It does say garden, come and enjoy. Very nice. I'm not sure that's it. Maybe it is. Is that it? Oh, I think it must be. I thought it might be whatever's behind this wall here. But anyway, there we go. First look at the moor. Oh no, this is just a field. And they're looking across. Oh, come on, brain. Northwards, wherever that is. Right, it says shortly after the pound, bear left up Natterden Road. I think that's this one up here. Bum, 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 bum. Up here, yes, Natterden Road. Beautiful. Just before the last house at the top of the hill, turn left up a rough track and steep track. Signed Natterden Common. Now I remember getting a little bit stuck here. A little bit lost. But I know what I'm looking for now. So we won't have any such problems. Now my only question is... this is where I come unstuck before. Right, let's have a look. So I turn top of the hill, turn left up a rough track. Turn left. I don't think it is up there. I think it's up here. Yes! Right, there it is. So there's a missing direction there to turn right at the top. And then find your way here. Oh! Lots of midges. It says there's a gate at the top. And we're going to cross over a little stream. Oh, hence the midges. And a rope arrangement. How easy is that? Okay. Again, I've got my trainers on. For some kind soul has provided a stepping stone. Let's have a little look. First look at a stream. Not including the leak, I suppose. And we're heading up here. We've got some nice bluebow action starting to happen. And we'll head up to the right. Now, this I happen to know is the beginning of the hard bit. It goes on for quite a while. It is lovely. God. Now the trick to these steep bits, as always, baby steps. Oh, I forgot to say about the parking. It was £2 for 3 hours if you wanted a text alert. I'm tight, so I did forego the text alert, and that brought the price to a much more manageable £1.90. Very nice. We've got some gorse action here, but look, it's already looking pretty tired. What's going on here? Well, hopefully it's going to bounce back with a bit of rain. I don't know what that is, but it's looking beautiful. It's almost like, is it hawthorn thingies? Oh. Very nice. Onwards. Beautiful. Beautiful little oak tree. Stunning. Getting a little bit of height now. Yeah, carpet of bluebells there, but I don't know whether you can see it. There is also a carpet of insects. They look like big horrible fly things. Hopefully they'll fizzle out as we get some more elevation. Again. Climbing quickly. So where are we climbing to? Let's have a look. Continues upwards with a stone wall on the left. Yeah, it's over there, hidden by the trees. Oh, it does say possibly obscured by gorse and bracken. And just near the top keeps the main grassy path. Okay. So is this the... Yeah, this has been swaled. So swaling is when they burn the moor to make way for new growth. God, the midges seem to like it. God, what are these things? I don't think they're horseflies. They're not big enough. They're those ones that look like they've got a massive dong hanging under them, and they fly slowly and silently. Kind of disgusting. More disgusting than normal flies. Grim. Oh, the camera must be picking some of this up. Horrible. I just hope that the birds like them. Oh, are we there yet? I think we might nearly be. Shut the front door. Bovine terrorists. Oh, God. Right. Okay, we've not been seen. Or they're paying us no mind at the moment, so let's just turn back, look at the view. Awesome. That's beautiful. Are they still there? They are. Right. We are going to very quietly go to the left. And walk very slowly. Have I ever told the story about why I hate bovine terrorists so much? I might have done, but I'll tell it again. So when I was about 11, 12, something like that, me and my mate were walking through a field of cows. And we thought it'd be a good idea to stroll slowly. Anyway, these cows got a bit interested, and my mate decided to leg it. And then these cows came running at me, so I had to leg it. And It sounds a little dramatic, but I literally got to the end of the field, jumped over the gate, and I heard those cows hit the wall. So I am very, very wary of bovine terrorists. Quite apart from their trafficking and their weapons businesses, they'll just squish you into a wall. Yeah. Oh my God, these flies are awful. Get out. I'm not stopping to read the tome. I'm just walking across the top now. Let's have a look over there. I think I can speak up a little bit now. So there, we're now looking out over. I think that's still to the north if my sense of direction hasn't gone completely crazy. And we're just walking over here. Right, the wind's picked up and the flies have gone, so I'm going to have a look at the tome. Man, whew. Near the top, keeps the main grass path, veering slightly left. Yep, done that. The views here are worth the effort. Yeah, they are. Chagford is now in the valley below, and the massive bulk of Castle Drogo is visible across the Tane Gorge. Well, I couldn't see it. Yeah. Oh, it's over there. It is right in the distance there. If I could see that on the footage, I'll circle it. Right, at a small car parking area, turn right onto the lane. So, here is a small car parking area. And I'm going to walk right across it. And I can see the lane going up there. I'm making a proper effort today to film more of what's in front of me and less of me. Because I noticed on last week's video there was a key bit and I was too busy filming me. I didn't actually show you where it was all blocked off. You could have seen it ever so quickly over my shoulder, but yeah, so bearing that in mind, although I was a bit knackered last week, to be fair. That's my excuse. My brain was frazzled from all that walking. Oh, these bluebells are looking a bit more healthy. Looking alright, aren't they? Still a bit wispy though. Right, down the path. I love these sort of hedgerows. Oh, look at that, that's a better one. This is pink campion, by the way. I know that because I remember when we moved to Pensilva when I was a little lad, the hedges were full of that stuff and we didn't know what it was. We had to look it up. And that's kind of always stuck with me. But yeah, these hedgerows, I mean, I don't know if kids still do it these days, probably not, I don't know. But we'd spend hours just rummaging around looking for, well, caterpillars, lizards, grasshoppers. I'm reminded of moths, like these weird moths that had red wings, red and black, and they were amazing. Some of the caterpillars we found were amazing, you know, great big horns on their backs and stuff. Utterly alien looking caterpillars. Yeah, I hope kids still do stuff like that. Right, this way, carry on up. Is he coming this way? No, he's going that way. That's good. Just stopping to look at the sky and these chemtrails. That's mad, isn't it? It's funny, for years that was the thing of conspiracy theory, you know, but apparently that's come out as true as well. Yep, they've been geoengineering with stuff to make these trails, which lighten the sky, which reflect the sun to help us cool down. There's nothing you can say to it, really, is there? Oh well, I must have missed that vote. Hope it works. I don't know. Right, so here we are. We've just come across this bit where we're turning left. Well, there's some nice deep pink campion there. Beautiful. Lovely. Now I think we just want to go down here, if I'm remembering rightly. I don't think there's too much. This is pretty. Don't know what that is, but it's pretty. Lots of old man's beard all over it. Yeah, I think we just want to go down this hill. Let me check the tome. Follow the grassy path downhill with a stone wall on the left and enter a lane down through the woods. Yeah, nice and easy. So literally just down the hill. Oh, this is a lovely, lovely day. It's beautiful. The breeze is actually, it's got a little bit of a nip in it. Which with the hot sun, oh, it's lovely. It's like every now and again you get a little refreshing whoosh. Beautiful. La-da-dee. Just thinking about the title for this video. I feel I need to do stuff to get more subscribers. People are struggling to come across to find me, and that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I just enjoy doing this, but it'd be nice for people to see it. I'm thinking intrepid walker survives cow attack, or cow hard stairs or something. I don't know. It seems like you got to put some stupid title on to get people to click on it these days. When you start out, I guess. Start out. I've only been doing this for 15 years. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. How long have I been doing this YouTube stuff? Not seriously though. I do it now and again, don't I? But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Way back when, the old rail trails, God, and they're all filmed in standard definition, you know. Right, let's turn the camera around. We are going down through this drover's lane. Oh, I got a memory of massive magic mushrooms, like the Flyer Garrett ones, the big red and white ones. I think me and Gemma walked down here one time just for a walk. At the right time of year, and it was absolutely covered in them. Yeah, I haven't seen like any mushrooms, like any, for a long time. Actually, I don't. Maybe I've not been looking, but. Yeah, I thought that the other day. I thought, blimey. Absolutely bereft. There was a stone thingy on the last walk which was covered in turkey tails. I didn't actually say anything while I was stood there filming that, because there was a girl behind me getting dressed after swimming in the river, and I thought, God, and here I am with a camera tripping up. Pay attention, Dave. But I thought, I gotta film that. That's just crazy. The turkey tails, that is. Yeah. But other than that, and even then, they're not like mushrooms, are they? Alright, gate. Oh, we've got a nice little, look at that. That's all you need. Pole, chain. elegant. I'm going to give that a 8.5 out of 10 in this gate review. That was very, very simple to use. I can see it's not going anywhere. It's elegant. I'm deducting a few points because I could see that an animal with sufficient intelligence could actually figure out how to lift that chain up. But other than that, it's a good effort. Right, now where was I? Mushrooms. Yeah. There just hasn't been any, is there? It's been weird. Maybe just wasn't out during the season. But I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I can see we're catching up with some traffic. Walkers ahead. Ooh, catkins. Look at that. Absolutely wispy. That reminds me of a time me and Gemma was cycling the Bideford to Meath track. What is that? That's the Otter Way or something. Tarka Trail. There was loads of that stuff, and it was all like, maybe there was a breeze up or something, but blimey, you could hardly breathe. The sky was full of that cotton stuff. It was ridiculous. And it was all floating. There's a river down there, and it was all floating on the river. It looked very, very weird. Go down through 2 gates, then a third at a path junction. This path may be muddy. At the bottom, turn left onto a tarmac lane. Okay, so yeah, we just carry on down here till we hit tarmac. Oh, rather lovely little wooden walk. That's a nice cool temperature down there. I've actually lost count of how many gates I've gone through, and I've gone through one. We'll see. Oh, look at this. That's a pretty little scene. Okay. That's where we're going. So down here. Right, so what we've got here. Oh, this is a gravity fed mechanism. Yeah, standard. 6 out of 10. I've given a bonus point there because of the lean on the gate makes it close quite definitely. Oh, there we go. Look, beautiful. And there's a nice stinger. Oh, with my shadow on it. There we go. I'm sorry, but you people who eat stinging nettles and drink stinging nettle tea and all of that, you're mental. So many lovely things that actually want eating, and you decide to chomp on the one that's really doing everything it can to avoid getting eaten. They have contests, don't they? Stinging nettle eating contests. Again, there are people in history who I would like to talk to. You know, like the person who thought that was a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. The person who thought like VAT was a good idea. Yeah, I'd like to talk to them. And there's a slew of these people. Traffic wardens. Who invented that? But the world wouldn't work without them. Bet it would. Anyways, back to a relaxing walk. I picked up the pace, I noticed. Right, so he's back. There we go. Cool, look at this. Very weird. Okay, so it's taking a bit of a downward turn. It's a little bit... it did say in a book about a wet path. I can imagine this being a bit damp. If there'd been any rain recently. It's certainly a very muddy path. No foxgloves yet. I guess that's the downside of doing this so early in the year. But if the weather keeps like this, and later in the year we're going to have palm trees and cactus. God, I don't know whose house that is down there, but certainly is well framed. It's a lovely, lovely day. I know I keep banging on about it, but you got to appreciate it, haven't you? Especially when you get older. Gorgeous. I think this walk is miscategorized. I don't think this is a hard walk. I just think you got to know how to walk up a steep hill at the beginning, which, like I say, is baby steps. And when I say baby steps, you walk at the same speed, like step, 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 but you do small steps. You don't do like twinkle toes, because you'll just get knackered. But yeah, walking up baby steps, it's like a gearing in your car. And you'll get up there, no problem. To be honest, the flies were more annoying than the gradient. I'm glad they've gone, blimey. I can see the road ahead, and I think we're turning left when we get there. Let's have a look. At the bottom, turn left onto Tarmac Lane. After 300 metres, turn right by Westcott House. Signed Adley Lane. Okay, so left we are turning. That's a lovely view. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm reminded of Widdicombe. Just before the, the llamas. Okay, it's not down there. It's at 300 metres. That's a third of a kilometre, give or take. Ooh, getting some nice hedgerow action. A bit of that. I don't know what that is, but it's lovely, gorgeous. And up here, looks like it's pretending to be buddleia, but it's not. I don't know what that is. Yeah. So I've been using this new camera for 5 or 6 stomps now, and I got one complaint, and you might have noticed it. The keen-eyed among you, it tends to drift up. All of a sudden you're filming the sky. You just got to keep an eye on it, because it's all automatic, and you can recenter it to the horizon. That's the only thing. That's just a minor annoyance, really. But just letting you know, I am aware. I'm doing my best to keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't happen all the time. Right, On with the walk. It's lovely seeing the trees all out now. Still a few of them still kind of, well, that one in the foreground starting to push out some leaves, but yeah, gorgeous, very nice. Well, that's got to be one of the prettiest drains I've ever seen. Look at that. Gorgeous. Alright, so what do we think? Is this thingy house? What was it called? Westcott House? Yep. And then we need to turn right down here. Adley Lane. Now I saw some more walkers going on there, on it. So what do you do in this situation? Personally, I'm inclined to hang back and let them get ahead. Because overtaking people when you're walking takes ages, doesn't it? You're like... Oh. No, they're all right. They're not proper ambling. But they're not exactly stomping. That's all right. I don't mind. I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time. What's that from? I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time. Don't know. It's a song. Anyway. I got plenty of time. Don't know. Let's film the walkers. Although my eye is kind of catching this wisteria when you're near. Beautiful. I do like wisteria. Right, I better read the book and see what it says, because at the moment we're just like going down a lane. Past Adley House and just after a bungalow, Colleen. Oh, that's Adley House. We are there. Turn left onto a footpath. The small footpath sign is on a wooden telegraph pole. So turn left after Colleen. Colleen, Colleen. Yes. It sounds like a rectal hygiene supplement. Colleen. Oh dear. Might be time for lunch. Is that an honesty box? No. Oh, it is. Free range eggs. They's all gone. Ah, that's Colleen. Right, okay. So I can see what looks like the beginnings of a path there. I wonder, is that it? Okay, yeah, that is it. And I can see there's a telegraph pole. Oh, public footpath there. Right, those walkers have gone this way as well. This might be where we saw the bovine terrorists before. Oh, we've got a stile. Excellent. First stile action. Oh, look at that. Okay. I am encouraged. Look at these buttercups. Now that is all right. Look at that. My word. This isn't like your desktop wallpaper worthy. I don't know what it is. Stunning. Right, go over a stile, cross the field, diagonally right. towards the White House, partially hidden. Cross another stile by gate, continue half right towards the same house. So we're basically heading towards the White House. And a third stile. The path goes between garden fences to meet a lane. Okay. I'm taking my time, which is handy. We've got walkers in front of us, so it's another good reason to take your time. Okay, another stile, which I will of course heroically navigate. Whoa. Well, the path's quite easy to follow. Oh, there's a White House through there, but I'm fairly sure that's not what it's talking about. There's a White House over there and there. I'm going to follow the walkers though, because I reckon they know where they're going. They look very purposeful. So just looking at the time, I don't think this field is where the bovine terrorists were. I think the bovine terrorists were in the longer bit of this walk, which I didn't do last time, but I'm definitely doing today. And I think the reason I didn't do it is because the field was full of bovine terrorists. So that's cool. So this actually is going to be different from last time. Oh, blimey. Okay. The path goes between garden fences. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Cool. This is exciting. Right, we've got a gate. Standard. Oh, a standard push arrangement with no lean. I'm going to give that 4.5 out of 10. Now, go down the lane, passing several houses. Okay, on the right to reach a road. Right, so we're going to come across another road. There it is. I can see that ahead. For a short walk, go left along this road to Chagford Square, where you turn left past the church to the car park. That's what we did last time. For a longer walk, go left along the road for 60 metres, and then just before a house, turn right to go over a stile onto a footpath. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Look at these. Hey. They're like the biggest dandelions I've ever seen. They're not dandelions, are they? I don't know what they are. Really freaking tall. Anyway. So, this way. Okay, there is actually a gate there, but it does say very definitely go across a stile just before a house. Oh, I can see a house. So hopefully the stile will be very obvious. It's got to be this, isn't it, in the wall here? Let's have a look. Yes. Right. Okay. Babbling brook. Bubbling, bubbling. We've got everything crossed. Oh, I can smell fire. Wood fire. And I can see a gaggle of walkers as well, so that's good. Now, what we're hoping we can't see, I don't think I can. Yes! Beautiful. Oh, that's what I can smell, that fire. Anyway, no bovine terrorists. Excellent. Right, let's stop and have a little look. For a longer walk, over a stile, cross a meadow, through 2 kissing gates to reach the road beside Rushford Bridge. Cross over the River Tyne, go immediately left over a stile and footpath. Okay, we're going to go through 2 kissing gates. Wow, oh, there's a little, what do you call that, tiny house? I'd like a tiny house. Tune in, drop out, go off grid. It's the dream, innit? It's funny, innit? The dream used to be have a big house, car, you know, be a member of the local, I don't know, council or something. And now it seems the dream is to completely drop out of society because it's all gone mental. A few people will be interested in this little allotment things. Cool. Not a kissing gate, that's for sure. So, 3 out of 10 for Mr. Description. Okay, we come to the road, cross over the River Tyne, go immediately left. Okay. Hiya. Oh, got some nice bridge action. Very nice. I don't know how we've not seen that before. Lovely. So again, we're following these hikers, or walkers. This road looks kind of familiar. Anyway, public footpath. Not a kissing gate. Cross the road, immediately left. Go half right, cross the field towards a gap in the hedge. Go left towards a footbridge in the field corner. Okay. I'm just wondering if kissing gates have they been victims of the woke mob, the body image people? Because if you're a certain size, you ain't getting through a kissing gate, are you? Go half right across the field toward a gap in the hedge, not straight onto a more obvious opening. Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that, John. Because it really is a more obvious opening going down there, but this is a very not obvious opening. My God. This is like the way to Hogwarts. Weird. Okay. Then go left towards a footbridge in the field corner. This bridge crosses the Leat to Rushford Mill and the path. Signed for Chagford Bridge. Now follows alongside this until reaching a weir. Okay. Sounds like we're going to see a lot of water action. I really did miss out, didn't I, not doing this the other time? But then I might have got killed by bovine terrorists. So I did live to do this another day. Babbling Brook. Beautiful. Well, we have now overtaken the walkers. They did pause to let me through. Now, this is very nice. This really does remind me of Windows XP. gorgeous. I can see another gate in the corner. Again, just a standard gate. And on through into another lovely meadow, and I could see the river down there. I was just thinking, this must be the same river that's at the, is it the Mill Hotel? Where you can do the walk to Drogo, which we may or may not be doing soon. I can't remember if that's where it starts. But or does that start up at the top? I think that might start at the top. Anyway, that's a lovely walk. Maybe I'll do that as well and pop it on the Stomps channel. Look at that. Beautiful. So I was just thinking, I remember, you know, you go down a YouTube wormhole. I ended up watching a video about the Windows XP desktop picture, you know, the fields with the blue sky, about how you used a certain type of film to get those blues to pop, and it was a certain, I think it was a full frame camera, and blah 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 blah, and he earned so much money for doing it. It was interesting. It was actually quite interesting. You think these days, God, you just go out with a phone and take a picture that was be equally as good, you know. But iconic. Yeah. And a lot more to it than you would have thought. Okay, it's looking quite busy up here. I guess this is the weir. Hey, are you alright? Cheers. Hi. Little stream. Oh. Nice little log seat. If you're feeling tired. Oh, this is looking like proper manicured. We've got rails. And the sound of water ahead. Oh yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh. So I was just going to comment on the clouds and midges. And then I saw a fish come up. Grab one. Right, following the track. Gotta watch my feet. I keep tripping up because I'm not watching my feet. And I don't want to fall in that, that's for sure. Following the track. Oh, that's not gorse, is it? No. Interesting. Anyway. Similar colour. Definitely no kissing gates. I think kissing gates are maybe a thing of the past. I guess. Does anybody know anything about that? Put it in the comments. That electric fence. I can't hear any ticking. Don't they normally tick? But yeah, oh, look at that. Yeah, this part of the walk is definitely worth doing. I did cheat myself out of this. Mind you, I remember the weather once so great. It certainly wasn't like it is today. Oh, could this get any better? Look at that. Over there, a white stallion grazing in a field full of buttercups. Fish feeding in the river. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Right, we're going to keep going through these gates. Oh, it's just lovely. Beautiful. You can see him through there. Or her. Is that a lady horse? Probably. Lady horse. That sounds like some sort of cabaret act. Anyway, onwards. Enough of that. Cross the River Tane, go immediately left over a stile onto a footpath. Oh, this just follows it around. Okay. So eventually we will reach a road at Chagford Bridge. And then all will become clear. That's interesting. It says public footpath that way. Continue alongside the river through several small gates and over a minor footbridge to reach the road. No, it doesn't say anything about that. I'm just going to carry on along the river. Don't quite know what the... That looks well travelled though, but why would you not want to go along here? Don't know. Beautiful. Got some beautiful blossom here. Is this cherry blossom? I don't know. I'm showing my ignorance, but whatever it is, it's very beautiful. I struggle to see how that path and this path can't be the same. I think they are. They're just both different ways of getting you to the same destination. This is proper idyllic. Look at that. How do you get one of those? One of those little houses. Little tiny houses. This place is so pretty, it's ridiculous. It's like ridiculous levels. Running water. I've said about it before on walks, haven't I? It's definitely ingrained, you know. Having running fresh water is just, it's in us. It's so attractive. Ah, another gate coming up. Public footpath. Oh, lovely. Smell, I think it's, I don't know what it is. Hawthorn or something. These trees. Right, let's check this out. Just keep going to reach the road. Well, the river's over there, so I'm kind of inclined to go over here. I don't care if it's wrong. It's alright, he's safe. He's in captivity. Or she. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. Let me see if I can zoom in. See if I can catch the midges that are down there. My God. They've actually eased off a little bit. But insane. Right, okay, so this path and that path, they seem to be one and the same. This is just going around in a little bit of a... Oh, some healthy looking gorse. Excellent. Lovely. Mind you, this is looking a bit frazzled. Yeah. So yeah, they both ended up, this is doing a bit of a wee to get to the same place. What there is here is a little beach. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice clear water. So we're meeting up again with that path. There's the bovine terrorist. One of them anyway. And along we go. Alright, another gate. Oh, another couple of gates. And I can see the road. Oh, it's a kissing gate. Oh. It's a half kissing gate, you see. So if your belly's a bit big, you've got plenty of clearance. Oh dear. First world problems. Right. Well, this is interesting. Like, look at these pine trees up there. Huge. I'm not sure if you can see that there, but there's a bridge. Is this Chagford Bridge? I think it said that, didn't it? Chagford Bridge. Continue along the River Tyne, turn left over the bridge. After 150 metres, turn left again up the hill to reach the square. So yeah, we're basically there. So that's Chagford Bridge. Somebody's strumming. Oh, and there's a helpful little sign on the gate. Chagford. Right, what have we got here? Oh, we have a latching arrangement. Oh. So the latching loop was the wrong side of the hook, which made that quite difficult work. That's getting a 3.5 out of 10. We need to do better. Anyway, here we go, over Chagford Bridge. Oh, this is it's a slim one. Blimey. I'd have to squeeze my cheeks to get the van over here. Bit of bridge action there. Lovely. Bit of bridge action there. Gorgeous. Lovely. Alright. And onwards. Back to Chagford. This is alright, isn't it? I wonder what they're putting there. Apples, maybe? Don't know. Very fancy. Ooh. Horsey woman. Definitely. And horsey woman dogs. Also certainly. Right. Breathe in. Ooh, cool, look at that. There's been some scrapes on there. 7 foot? That's never 7 foot, is it? Well, I guess it must be. I'm tempted to lie down between the posts. Another day. I think I know where we are. This is the hill, goes up into Chagford. Past the Chagford Inn, I think it is. I think it's that way. We'll see how well my brain's working. Yeah. What a lovely walk. I'll keep filming and do a little bit of roundup while we go. Gidley Park Hotel is that way. That's a posh gaff. Famous people go there for dinner. But anyway, where was I? Wrapping up. What a lovely walk. And yes, I am so glad I did the longer version this time. And if you are doing this walk, I very much recommend it. Absolutely got to do the longer version. It's well worth it. And even with the longer version, it's not that long a walk. I'd say this, don't be put off by the hard rating. That's just nonsense. The beginning is a bit tough. You've got to walk up a big steep hill. Take your time. It's worth it. The rest of it's easy. If you've got a pacemaker or something, well, you know, use a bit of discretion, but I'd call this a medium overall. Yeah, and well worth it. Beautiful. And the river there. If you don't do the extra bit, you don't see the river. I didn't see it last time, I'm sure. Got some nice views, and that was about it. If you've enjoyed this walk, you know what's coming next. If you've enjoyed this walk, share, like, subscribe. Please do subscribe. Hardly anybody's subscribed. So at the moment, it matters more than ever. And I would massively appreciate it. So, while I'm going up here, in fact, I'm going to turn you around because this is what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about doing maybe slightly longer videos. Still with me whittering on a little bit, but with more like this, more of you actually experiencing the walk. What do you think? I know there are channels that do that. I couldn't do the just walking around with a camera and not saying anything. That would do my nutting. And if you want that, well, there's already channels doing that. I don't think I'd want to do it for the whole walk. But just like the pretty bits, you know, the bits where I go, oh, this is nice. Like I just did going through that by the river. Just filming a little bit more of the view. Let me know if you're not bothered. If you prefer the, you know, the concise, just highlights, then that's fine. I'll continue to do that, but it's just an option. And I suppose technically it's become a possibility now. It's reasonably straightforward to do. So when I do a walk like this, I don't film all of it. I film most of it though. And then just edit out of what I've done. And I would still do that. I think that the channel I've seen in particular, he actually just pressed go on his film camera. And that's it. Just leaves it going for hours and hours while he's walking. And I think, well, I can understand wanting the ambience. I suppose on a day like today, you've got the birds tweeting and blah, blah, blah. But you wouldn't sit down and watch that for, I don't know, 4 hours or whatever it is. Skip through it, I suppose. Anyway, we'll see. Horses for courses and all that. It's just a thought. Oh, I tell you what, it's warm. I don't know what time it is now, probably 1 o'clock, something like that. It's proper handsome. Let's have a look through here. Oh yeah. My God. Caught ya. Yeah, planning. But they're definitely lying down. What does that mean? Sunny or rain? I haven't got a clue. I've definitely been walking for a little while now. Up this here hill. I wonder how much further it is. Is that where I walked up? If that is, then this is a way longer round than I was expecting. Let's double check this. And not where I thought we were. Not sure. Oh, this is very interesting because no, this is not where I thought we were. So, I am inclined to go down there towards the town. Turn left over the bridge. Right, so I think it's fair to say I've gone wrong. So I am going to turn left here because, like, I can see Chagford down there. There was obviously a little track there that I missed. Never mind. This does explain. Like, this is like not at all like Pleasant Walk territory. Oh my God, look at this. Flipping great big motorhome coming up there. Well, I think I'm committed now. I am going to go down here because I can see Chagford. I'm literally looking right at it, and I could see that actually where I walked, you could have, if there was a path there, you could have cut straight across. I don't remember seeing one though. No, there wasn't. There was that field full of... Do you remember I said, what are they, apple trees or something? And then I didn't notice another. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Because I'm not lost. I've just walked a little bit further than I needed to, I think. Never mind. Probably not a bad thing. A little bit more exercise. So yeah, I was right. Looking over there, that's where I walked up at the beginning. I thought it was a bit weird. It was all the way over there. Oh my God, this is a busy road. Just had to stop. How cute is that? There's a little, I can't actually see the screen, so I don't know if that's in the little bench where you can sit. Oh. Look at the wall. Great stuff. Well, I guess if you were going up the hill, yeah, that would be really, really appreciated. If you wanted a little rest. It's funny, you go down these lanes. I mean, where I grew up in Cornwall, and like, you know, being kids, we used to walk everywhere, like miles and miles and miles. You walk down these lanes, and the amount of little follies and little bird feeders and little benches and stuff like that you find. along the way that you just drive past, don't even notice. It's interesting. Okay, we're coming into civilization after a nice little detour. Along the lanes of Outer Chagford, or Greater Chagford, would you call it? I don't know. The parish. Very nice though. Beautiful. Something's upset the corvids of Chagford. Beautiful little brook. Football club and cricket club. Oh, cool. Right, coming up into the town. I think this is actually the road I thought we were on before. Yeah, there's a Chagford Inn. Random. Oh, there's the old hardware store. I think that closed, didn't it? No, that still looks like a hardware store. Interesting. Anyway, back at the square. And we're heading up here back to the car park. So that's the Globe Inn. We'll turn left after that. And we're back at the car park. Thanks for joining me for that, folks. I've enjoyed it, apart from getting a bit lost. Not lost, a bit diverted. But it's been a good one. I will see you next time. Cheers.